Okay, eighth grade, we are going to go over your homework here for tonight. So 72, 73, 74. Let's start on page 72. Okay, when we arrived at the race, Lori was 5 meters behind her opponent. Then she gained 2 meters every second thereafter. So when they got there at the race, she was already 5 behind, so -5. Then she gained 2 meters every second. So after the first second, she gained 2 meters. After the second second, another 1. And then after the third second, another 2 meters, which is going to be positive 1. All right, so we need to plot these points. We got 0, -1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to go down here. We got 1, -3, 1, 2, 3 is going to go right here. We got 2, -1, which is right here. And we got 3, 1, which is right here. Okay, I'm going to connect my lines with a straight, or connect my dots with a line. The arrows at the end of the line mean that line keeps going on infinitely, forever. Now we need to write the equation. Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Okay, slope. To find the slope, it is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's find the slope real quick. So you can use any of these points. 0, -5, 1, -3, 2, -1, or 3, 1. I'm going to use the last two, 3, 1, and 2, -1. So my second y is right here, 1. My first y is right here, -1. Over, my second x is right here, 3. My first x is right here, 2. Okay, 1 minus a -1 is really adding. And you see that your slope is 2. So equation is going to be y equals 2x. Where does my line cross over the y-axis? All the way down here at -5. So your equation is y equals 2x minus 5. Okay? Keep going down. Now it gives us the equation y equals 3x minus 4. We can pick any points we want. So I'm going to pick 0. If we plug 0 in right here for x, we get y equals 3 times 0 minus 4, and that's going to be y equals a -4. Okay? If we plug in 1 for x, we got 3 times 1 is 3. 3 minus 4 is a -1. If we plug 2 in, we get 3 times 2 is 6. 6 minus 4 is 2. And if we plug 3 in, we get 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. So it goes up by 3 each time. So I'm going to plot those points, 0, -4, 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. I got 1, -1, 1, -1 right here. 2, 2 is going to be right here. And 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 up here. Okay, I'm going to connect my dots. All right, and it says write a word problem. All right, so you need to write a word problem. I'm not going to write one right now. I will find the equation though. So my slope, right, is going to be 5 minus 2 over 3 minus 2, which is again going to give me a slope of 3 over 1. So my equation is going to be y equals 3x. My line is crossing the y-axis at -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3x minus 4 is going to be my equation. But I want you to, and it tells you, you can verify that's right up here. But I want you to write the word problem, all right? Let's go to page 73. Okay, so for 73, number 1 word problem, you're going to use this table right down here. All right, so Abraham Lincoln was on a speaking tour. He made one speech in Illinois before he left. After he spoke twice a day. Okay, so on the first day, he made one speech. On the 0 day, he already made one speech. On the first day, he made 3. On the second day, he's going to make 5. Third day, 7. Okay, plot those points. 0, 1, 1, 3, and 2, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going to be like right up here. Okay, I'm going to draw my line. Okay. And now it wants us right here to write an equation for the line. So speeches per day, okay, is going to be 2 per day, which that is also going to be in this form, right? Slope-intercept form. Okay, so 2x plus 1, because that is where my my line is crossing the y-axis right there at 1. Okay, so 2 speeches per day plus 1 that was already made in Illinois. All right, I want you to try to do number 4 by yourself. It's the exact same thing we just did. Okay, so you're going to plot the points, write an equation. You're going to use this table right here to help you out with it. Okay. Then on 7 and 8, you're just plotting those points and telling me what quadrant it is. Number 9 and 10, draw a line where x equals 5. Let's do number 9 together real quick. Draw a line where x equals 5. So if we go up to this graph and we go to x equals 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're going to draw a line right through x equals 5. Okay, that's all you're doing. It is a vertical line. All right. If if y equaled 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you would have a horizontal line. Okay. All right. So I want you to do number 10 then. On page 74, it is mostly a review from last lesson. Okay. These first 2 are finding the variable, solving for the one variable. We did that last lesson. You should know how to do that. 13 is order of operations. Be very careful on this one. Order of operations, okay? 14, you should know how to do. 16, you should know how to do. 17, 18, you should know how to do. 15, the value of a is limited because a fraction indicates division, and it is not possible to divide by 0. So it's just telling you in this one that a cannot equal 0. All right, so you need to solve for x. All right, 15 is a little tricky, but I want to see kind of what you come up with that. Okay. In fact, we'll do 15 together. So it says solve for x. You got 2 over a minus 5 over a equals x over a. Okay. First thing I need to do is put these together because they are like terms. You got 2 over a minus 5 over a, which is a negative 3 over a. And that is going to be x, and that equals x over a. Okay. I need to get rid of this a. How am I going to do that? By multiplying by the reciprocal. A over negative 3. I got to multiply this side by a over negative 3. Okay, the a's cancel, the 3's cancel. And on this side, the a's cancel, and I have x over negative 3, which I believe I just did that wrong. I did, of course. So let's try this again. I know my mistake I just made. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. You can 2 over a minus 5 over a, you can put those together because they are like terms, all right? So that is still going to be negative 3 over a, and that's going to equal x over a. Okay, so a couple things I could do. I'm going to multiply by a on this side. Multiply by a on this side then. Okay, the a's cancel out, the a's cancel out. Look what I'm left with. X equals negative 3. There you go. Okay, now if we go back into this equation and plug in negative 3 for x, let's see what happens. So if I have 2 over a minus 5 over a equals negative 3 over a. Okay, and you can see 2 minus 5 is negative 3, and that equals negative 3 over a. All right, and there you go. So we know that x is negative 3. Okay. And then down here, the 19 and 20, the opposite of a number plus 6, the sum is 5 times. So you just need to choose the correct algebraic expression for 19 and 20. All right, watch this video as many times as you need. Let me know if you have any questions.